Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Milk and Honey's Tarot. I am here with a pick a card for the month of March 2024. We're already in March, guys, and so I would like to welcome those of you who are new here, and I would also like to thank those of you who have been here. We have 3 piles for today's reading. This is going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so we're gonna look at your month of March and what it is that is coming up for you. Okay, so please make your choice and let's start with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. This is going to be an overview of your month of March 2024. I am going to shuffle my music to ask for a theme, a song for you for the month of March 2024. Okay, what song are you going to pick? Ooh, it's called Special by Janet Jackson. I don't know the lyrics, so hey Jay, it's been a long time since I've seen you last. A half in 26 years. My time is fast. I'm well. Though I've gone through some deep changes in my life, it hasn't been easy. Oh no, not for me. It's been difficult at times. Sometimes I sit and cry and ask God, oh, why? Fair, what is? I know how you're feeling. Same thing I did deal with. You're not as alone as you may feel. You see, but oh, it catches up to us fast. We have to deal with the past. I know it's painful. There you'll find specialness, because everybody needs to feel real special. Okay, so pile number 1, maybe you've been feeling down. You're wondering, if you do count for someone, if you do have a purpose here. Some of you could actually be 26 years old. Some of you could have, you could be older, but the past 26 years have been challenging in terms of really finding who you are, what you're here for, or struggle to actually experience intimacy with people around you, okay, without feeling inadequate. So that's a message that's coming through for you for the month of March 2024. I actually have a book here, and I want to ask for we're gonna do bibliomancy, so I'm gonna open the book and see. Oh, it's saying smile on the pictures. Put the pictures in the living room for everyone to see. Oh my God, cut the grass. Okay. Work out. Especially work out, so you can stay stand still in time. That's what it says. When working out will no longer be enough, turn to surgery, plastic surgery. But don't ever forget, a day, all these rules have been established and you must respect them. Who established those rules or those laws? It does not matter. Don't ever ask this kind of question, because they'll forever remain valuable, even if you're not okay with them. So this is from the book Le Zaire by Paulo Coelho. He's Brazilian. Wow, this is again aligning with the message about inadequacy, fighting one's purpose. Some of you may be really, dealing with some body image, okay, where even if you look good, you don't see it, you don't feel it, you need to hear it. And so this is a message that's coming through. Some of you may be considering changing something about yourself. I personally want to tell you that you are loved, you matter, and that's a message that's coming through. Okay, so let's look at first the theme, maybe. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Okay, this could be that you are, again, this is speaking of transitioning, okay? Trying to be in two places at the same time. So meaning trying to, or in the process of changing who you are. And, it's been a challenge navigating the situation. For others of you, this could be on a spiritual level where you are maybe tapping more into spirituality. This is Pisces season. I'm not surprised to see this card here. You could be having a lot of vivid dreams. Again, when this card comes up, to me, it also talks about putting strong emotions into your manifestations, into the things that you're trying to bring into this world. So there would be, maybe the veil is thin for you at this point in time. Pisces rules the 12th house, the house of undoing, the house of the subconscious, foreign places, worlds that are not easily seen, with our eyes or through our eyes. In this image, we have what looks like an angel or an angelic being. And so you could easily be in contact with an angel. Okay, so this is coming through. Okay, if more comes, I will bring it up. Some of you could be 52. We have the bear, card 15. Okay, it speaks of power. It speaks of, to me, the word heavy is coming to mind. And we have the key, okay? The key is a solution. The bear could be a mother, okay? Maybe some of you might be finding a solution with your mother, a solution for your mother, or maybe you as a mother will find a solution for your child. This is a card of feeling super protective of oneself, of what you own, of who you are. Okay. And so that's maybe getting a key from your mother or a grandmother or mother figure. Okay. You have number 15, number 33 here. Some of you could be 33. You could have a child who's 15 or who is about to turn 15. Okay. But it's a card of power, okay? The word power comes to mind when I see the bear. Paddington. Wow, why am I getting Paddington? I don't really remember the story of Paddington, but Paddington comes to mind right now. And so I will mention it to you. Paddington the bear, as in the animated movie or series. Let's run this through the incense. Okay. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors. What is going on in March for my pile number 1? Let's see. Pile number 1, what can you expect? This being is showing a wedding ring. I don't know if that's important. Maybe for some of you, if you're talking to people, do pay attention if they're wearing a ring, or Let's say your significant other is hiding their wing, you know. I don't know why this message is coming through, but it will make sense for who needs it. Yeah, I'm not surprised that a 9 of Wands is here. Oops. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. I'm accepting it in reverse. Spirit, what's coming up for my dear pile number 1 in March? Maybe February was important. I don't know why I want to see them for February. The 3 of Swords. Please, Spirit, reveal to us. Beautiful. Pile number 1. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Strength card. Okay. At the bottom we have the Hermit. 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords. It definitely makes sense, okay? First message I'm getting is please do not be your own heartbreaker, okay? That's one message that's coming through. The 9 of Wands is usually a card that comes when we're tired. We're tired of pushing through. We're tired of being a strong soldier. You know, we're just standing always, you know, waiting for the worst to happen, okay? That's the 9 of Wands. We've been hurt before and we're expecting the worst, okay? It's like you're always in a state of worry. Okay, what's next? It's like you can never catch a break type of energy. The 3 of Swords, okay, is a part of heartbreak. We're not gonna go around it. Yes, you've been heartbroken. I don't know if it's something that you're going through right now or if it's something that will arise in the month of March. But the message is coming through. And I'm not surprised to see the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords wants to say her piece. She's brandishing her sword, okay? She has something to say. And I usually say that when the Queen of Swords shows, you have something to express. It's not necessarily in a very nice way. It talks about assertiveness. It talks about speaking clearly, speaking your mind. It talks about, you know, needing to clarify a situation, which makes sense because there might be confusion here with the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, okay? And so you want to clear the air in regards to a situation, and so you can move in peace with your life, okay? Or with it to the next phase of your life or situation. 6 of Swords is a card of transition, okay? Transitioning, going from a place of hurt and heartbreak to, you know, a state of respite, okay? That's the word that's coming through, okay? For some of you, it could literally be traveling for work, you know, moving away from heartbreak, okay? You're finally getting your mind off of the situation. You're feeling a bit better about yourself, okay? It's a card that often comes for me for people who are experiencing something like maybe it's like, to me, the word that comes with it is asylum, refugee, okay? So you're finding refuge elsewhere. Knight of Swords in reverse is great because it's saying that you have to make sure you know, control your tongue in the month of March, okay? There's no reason for you to rush. It might be a time where you need to slow down, not only with what you need to say, slow down your learning processes, because we have the Knight of Swords right next to the Queen of Swords, right next to the 8 of Pentacles. Please make sure you're not taking criticism or someone who expresses something to you too personally. That's a message that's coming through. You might be asking someone for their opinion or advice, and you might not be happy with the way they tell you, okay? Please do not let that weigh too much on you. Keep doing what you're doing. Practice makes perfect with the Eight of Pentacles. We're also talking about investing in your time and energy into something, or even resources to better yourself in the month of March 2024. But it's also talking about needing to do so smartly, okay? Let's say that, again, you're going through something heavy. Retail therapy is good and can be good, but if you are really using all your resources because you're unhappy and you're not saving for the dark days, this is what the Queen of Pentacles is showing up in reverse, okay? It's like, oh my God, I need to pay attention more to what I'm doing, okay? This is Queen of Pentacles, usually talks about being a Capricorn or a Taurus primarily, but it's an earth sign. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but with the ram here, some of you could be Aries, okay? It's a card of fertility. To me, this is saying that your fertility is being delayed. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but that's how Spirit is expressing it to me. The Eight of Pentacles, again, is talking about making sure you invest into yourself, into your abilities wisely, okay? Not because you see this beautiful bag here, or because, you know, having these shoes or a sign of status, that means you have to get them, okay? Spirit is saying invest wisely, okay? For others of you, there could be maybe verbal exchanges with some people or a certain person that is not exactly pleasant. It could be in the workplace, okay? Pay this person, you know, do not take it too personally. We have the Strength card here. The Strength card is talking about having a different approach, okay? Do not roar so much in the month of March, but be more gentle in your approach with people, places, and things, okay? That's what we see here in the Strength card. This is also talking about having the strength to overcome situations, problems that may arise in the month of March, okay? We have Leo energy here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? And a lot of Earth energy, okay? So these are some of the messages that are coming through. I actually wanted to get some of these fortune cookie messages, so let's get maybe 2. Okay, I don't know how many these are. So we have 3. Let's see. First one is trust yourself. You know more than you think. Yes. Again, I was talking about how you may be asking someone for advice, but you might be more knowledgeable than this person. Today is a perfect day to give that special person a gift. Okay, so some of you might, you know, want to give someone a gift. Listen, it's not in the price, it's in the value of the gift is in the thoughtfulness, in the time that you take to buy it, okay? Do not worry so much about the value, monetary value, okay? Today means action, carry out your plans, but do so in a very smart way, because we're talking about the Knight of Swords being a rusher, or sometimes being a little bit too zealous and not really controlled and measured, okay? So that's something to think about as you navigate in the month of, I don't know, the month of September. I want to say September. I'm not sure why. I don't know. So this is coming through to me. Some of you could be born in September, but you know, September could be the month where you finally find, oh, I can breathe, that type of energy, okay? With the Hermit card here, okay, usually the Hermit to me speaks of, you know, doing research, doing something on your own. And so I feel like one message that's coming through is be your best friend, your own best friend first. That's something that is really coming to mind right now. But also, wow, the word is not coming to mind right now, but let's see. EFT tapping. Psyche yourself with emotional, or psych yourself up with emotional freedom technique. And also with all the swords here, remember how we talked about maybe transitioning or doing something with cosmetic surgery, or you could be someone who works in the beauty industry, wanting to do something as small or as simple as, I don't know, removing or reducing the fat in your face, or lip fillers or Botox, you know. I see this here, but make sure you are going to someone who actually knows, who's knowledgeable, okay? That's something that I'm seeing here. In EFT tapping, I know a couple of people who do this type of work. That's something you could be learning or something that you're interested in. And so some of you could be investing in that. It's like you're tapping your body, different parts of your body, I think, and repeating affirmations. It's a lot more complex than that. This is me briefly giving you an idea of what it may mean if you're not familiar with this practice. Oh, we have a Scorpio here, a Scorpion showing up here. We have empath. You may be an empath and actually feel other people's pain. Okay, and that does not give them the right to make you become, what's it called? They're a dumpster for, I don't know, or that doesn't give them the right to dump their trauma on you. Okay, so be really wary of people this month, and you know, if and how they're coming to you for help. Okay, that's something that's coming through. So as an empath, you might be absorbing a lot of people's emotions, okay, or taking on emotions that are not your own. And also this could be depleting your energy. 9 of Wands and 3 of Swords. 9 of Wands is like someone's immunity has been jeopardized, and the 3 of Swords is adding to it. And so some of you may need to take care of your heart, okay? Heart issues, if you have blood pressure. So okay, add some workouts to your routines. We talked about this with the message from your bibliomancy message. Spirit, what's coming up for pile number 1? Okay, didn't fall. In March 2024, what messages? Okay. Intermittent fasting. Okay, heal your body with fasting. Your body has inbuilt intelligence, and it can detox and heal itself. That's one message that's coming through. Very important. Okay, these are things that you can look into, okay, especially if some of you are like, okay, I want to lose weight, I don't know what else to do, or I'm not feeling good about myself, I really want to love my body more, I really want to put myself out there, I'm not sure, I don't know what I'm supposed to, you know, the answers are here and there. And so do your research. There's something I want to say, but I just want you to be encouraged more, so maybe I won't say it yet. if I'm not being forced to. Spirit, can I have one more card for my friend? Okay, we have two more. We have intelligence. You are intelligent. Use your intelligence to solve your problems and get the life you want. Absolutely. Maybe you've been doubting your intelligence, your brightness. Okay, please do not. We have a fox here, or it looks like a fox. The fox is a mischievous animal, but also extremely intelligent. Okay, and so please, if you're surrounded by people, I remember this quote that said, or someone who doesn't want to hang out with people, they don't want to be in a room where they're the person who knows more. They want to be surrounded by people who know more. So don't feel smaller because maybe so-and-so has a degree or has 10 degrees and you just maybe never really went to college or never got the opportunity to finish. Okay, surround yourself with people who know more so you can learn from them. Queen of Swords is a highly intelligent person, well-spoken. Okay, that's something that maybe you want to work on, the way you speak, the way you present the information that you want to speak on. And so that's something that's coming here. We have 11 and 10. 11, 11. Oh, I didn't even realize that I placed them together. 11, 11. You are awesome. It's time to acknowledge your achievements, big and small, and celebrate. Okay? So, you may be someone who likes to wait for big occasions to really celebrate, or you just think, oh, maybe no. If you really are working on something and you successfully, I don't know, maybe learn how to, let's say you're working on drawing and you've managed to successfully draw maybe the eyes or the lips, just celebrate that little thing that you've achieved. Okay, that's a message that's coming through for you. Let's see what are some of the other things that might be coming to you in the month of March 2024. March 2024. Give me two cards for pile 1, please. Pile 1, Spirit. We have confidence. Yes. And empowerment. These go hand in hand. Again, I was talking about power coming through in the card of the bear. Okay, the strength card is a Leo card, a card of strength, a card of great strength, a card of that shows that you've gone through a lot. Okay, if you've been feeling depleted, but you regained some of your power back, even if not fully. Okay, please do not let the words of someone really make you doubt your intelligence or your intellect. Okay, empowerment, I feel like, this shows a huge moon, or it could be the sun, whichever way you want to see it. We have eclipses coming up in Libra and Aries, and so I feel like throughout eclipse season, you are going to feel empowered. You are going to feel like, oh my God, I'm coming back into my power. I feel like I have a hold on my life again. And so please do celebrate that. Okay? Confidence. Maybe feeling more confident to express yourself. Maybe working out really gives you the strength and the stamina to keep going. Okay? And so that is coming through. Having to move one's body. I want maybe a couple of cards from this deck. Maybe some of you want to take better care of your teeth, or maybe you want to see a dentist. This is a message that's coming through for you. Pile number 1. You are special, okay? Your confidence is increasing. And you're doing some exercises, okay? You know, you're finding what the root of the issues are, and you're working on those. We have spiritual hater. Where was the card of the empath? Yeah, stop taking on things that are not for you or of you, okay? Work on protecting your peace. Maybe after a breakup, you feel like, oh my God, I no longer have value. Please stop this negative self-talk. It's not true. We have girl fight, argument, physical fight at war, and not necessarily. Some of you might be interested in taking maybe you want to go to the gym, not because you want to lose weight, but maybe because you want to become stronger and work on sculpting your body. Some of you might be interested in boxing, in kickboxing, tennis. So this is coming through, but girl fight, it could be that you are fighting with someone. It could be a really passive-aggressive fight. In having an argument that really leaves you a bit depleted and unsure of yourself. Tell them to sit somewhere, okay? Spirit, can we get 2 more cards? My pile number 1. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Fishing for comments, okay? It could be that someone is really provoking you. My dear pile number 1. And so that's a message that's coming through. So that's something to look into. Like, you know how sometimes someone really feels unhappy and they really come to you asking you for advice, and then they lash onto you? Is that how you say it? Like, it's like they provoke the fight because they're going through something, and then they're just triggered with the answers you give them. That's something that I see manifesting here. I feel the need to check my phone for some reason. I don't know what it is. I didn't even get a message. It's like, some of you might be waiting for a message or something on your phone, okay? What's coming up in your career? What's coming up in your career? If I were you, I would hold on to my coins a little bit better. Okay, we have unethical. You might be dealing with someone at work who's unethical, but this is also asking you to not go around and do anything that is unethical. Unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. With the Queen of Pentacles, maybe your work is worth more, but someone is making you feel like, oh, it's nothing. You're doing nothing. Please, do not let someone dictate how much you charge or what your worth is, okay? So in terms of a job, maybe renegotiate your salary. Don't sacrifice your morals for money. Okay. Stability. Kind of flipped upside down, but it says your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Take control of your finances to create stability in your life. Again, take control of your finances. Okay? Some of you, this could be an indication that you're not getting enough at work. Excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. Okay. Promoter. If you have a business, this is talking about a need for you to really promote your business. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's a message that's coming through. If there's a new idea or a project manifesting, know it has great potential for success. Careers in the nightlife industry, events, or restaurant industry could be right for you. Use the law of attraction for money. Be the energy you want to attract. Okay. So you could be promoters or promoting something. Maybe you are a content creator who has a lot of views, or you're finally getting that exposure where you can really promote other people's products or services and get something in return. Okay. And so again, we talked about your worth. Don't let someone come to you and dictate your worth. What do I want to use for maybe romance messages? We're going to use this deck for romantic messages. Why not? Spirit of the pure red light, honorable ancestors. What can my pile number one expect in terms of romance? Whether they're coupled or we have dom, sub. You could be dating someone that will be very dominant. It's up to you to know if this kind of relationship, if this is the kind of relationship you want. We have this type of chemistry, okay? And I have to hide the card because there's a little bit of nudity in it. You'll feel a powerful sexual chemistry with someone that will turn into something lasting. And then on a deeper level, and for some people, we have the card of the divorcee. Could be that you're dealing with someone that is divorced, or it is something that you're considering, or there is a separation of some kind coming. Because this is a general reading, even though these are romantic cards, it could be about you wanting to leave a job and putting all your ducks in a row so that you can prepare to separate yourself from your place of employment. But this could literally be a divorce being finalized, or meeting someone who is a divorcee. This person could have children, it says. You'll have to decide if they're worth pursuing, okay? And so you have to make sure that this month you're not embarking in something that is a little bit too overwhelming for you at this point in time in your life. Okay, let me end with maybe an advice or an additional message for you, my pile number one. But you could meet someone who is into some what are they called? Submissive, dominant type of dynamic in relation. It's up to you, okay? It's up to you whether or not you want to welcome this type of energy into your life, okay? The Queen of Swords definitely could be talking about maybe a divorcee, or having to deal with the courts in terms of your relationship with someone. You know, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, like irreconcilable. I hope I'm saying this right. Differences with someone that you are married to or have a relationship with. Again, the Three of Swords speaks of a separation and hurt. And being unsure, okay? Please do not let a past person or someone you've dealt with dictate your worth and how you view yourself. What's the final message for an equal but opposite reaction? We have the NASA sending some sort of, I forgot what these are called, into the sky. Okay, one of those I don't know what they're called, to the sky. So an equal. Let's see what the message is. So maybe not here. An equal but opposite reaction. One of Newton's law of physics states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Whatever this means to you, pile number one, I hope you know it's a message for you to ponder on. Oh, it continues. Magic magnifies this principle by 3, and wisdom consults it before acting. A reminder that absolutely everything produces a consequence. You cannot heal someone else without healing yourself, just as you cannot curse someone else without cursing yourself. So my pile number 1, these are the messages for you in the month of March 2024. I hope the messages resonate with you. And please like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi everyone. I am back with the reading for the month of March 2024. Today's the next day, so today's Monday. And I am going to do pile 2 and hopefully 3 as well. And so pile number 2, these are going to be your messages for the month of March 2024. I do have a lot going on. The washer is on right now, and I do have people walking a bit around the home, so please bear with me. We're setting the energy right for this reading. I'm going to ask for a song for us. I'm going to say a beautiful song. I don't know, it could be beautiful or not beautiful. Who knows? Whatever it is that Spirit wants you to know. What is the theme? What is a song for my dear pile number 2 for March 2024? It's called No Pressure by Justin Bieber featuring Big Sean. Big Sean is an Aries. Justin Bieber is a Pisces, married to a Sagittarius, and I believe Big Sean is dating or in a relationship with a Pisces. Very interesting. It says, you ain't gotta answer none of my calls. I'm believing you'll pick up one day. I don't want to add to your pain at all. I'm praying that time makes a change in your life. I'm realizing how much you made a change in my life, and I don't want to spend it with nobody else. Hear me, don't nobody deserve myself. Oh no, baby, what I'm saying is you ain't gotta make your mind up. You ain't gotta make your mind up right now. Don't rush, no pressure. I feel like, oh my God, there's this song that I discovered last year. It's a South African song, Don't Pressure Me. It's an amapiano, a beat. It's a really interesting song, and so this is what came to mind as soon as I saw No Pressure. You don't want people pressuring you. You don't want to be pressured to make a decision. I do feel that maybe telepathically you could be connecting with someone who really wants to hear from you. They want to clear maybe bad blood that you have, and so that's a message that's coming through. I need to cleanse the energy once more. Okay, we need to remain grounded. So let's look at these cards. We have Deep Diver. Okay, this is again Piscean energy. This person is going really deep into the water. This could actually be you, being a diver, being a swimmer. Okay, you could be connecting more with water energy in the month of March. Does not surprise me at all. We are deep into Pisces season right now. Okay. Some of you could work in marine biology, or you have an interest in that field. Look at that. Water. This is a gentleman who's perhaps awaiting an answer or making an entrance. This person could be someone who is influential in your month of March 2024. Usually, because we have two pictures of the male in this deck. One is a little bit of darker tone. This one is Caucasian. So this person, even if they're dark skin, they could be a lighter shade, the lightest shade of dark. Okay. This person could live by the water. This person could be at a distance from you. We have the ship. The ship talks about maybe long distances, far away distances, connecting with someone who is of a different background than you, or someone from a different background coming in. I'm hearing grand entrance. The water seems a little bit agitated here. I'm reading this intuitively. We have a red flag here. I'm not saying that this person is a red flag. It's saying that you need to pay attention to the connections you will be making in the month of March 2024. This person could be a Pisces. They could have Pisces placements. They could be any of the water signs. What else? I don't know, I keep being attracted to the siren. Maybe some of you have siren, mermaid energy, which is very Piscean, okay? It's the Pisces energy is the energy I would describe as extremely alluring, you know, something, and it's an energy that draws you in without you really knowing that it is happening, okay? And so it's a very intuitive, sort of energy, very psychic. You could need to really connect to the water energy, water goddess, water gods, to bring certain things into fruition in your life, okay? I wish I didn't have that much noise going in my house right now, but it is what it is. I live with other people. It's an open space, and so maybe some of you have issues with noise too. Guys, can I make this up? This is the Hangman, Piscean energy, Neptune energy. It depends on the system. Well, in the Golden Dawn system, this relates to Pisces energy, but it could also be Libra energy because of hesitancy. What's coming out for my dear pile number 2? Wow. 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands. You ain't gotta make your mind up. You ain't gotta make your mind up right now. That's the song that came out. Oops. This pile wants to talk a lot. Let's see. I think this card came afterwards, but the way it fell, I'm just gonna go and accept them right now. Like this. You see, you don't have to make your mind up. And I was talking about hesitancy, not being sure you want to move forward with something. It's the 5 of Cups. It's the 5 of Cups, and it flew all the way. We have the Page of Swords here. At the bottom of the deck, talking about communication, talking about a little bit of stalkerish energy, a little bit of gossipy energy, needing to really ask the right questions. Okay, you have to pay attention to people who are maybe coming into your life asking questions, and not being straightforward about what it is that they're looking for. There could be someone who is asking questions for someone else. Let's say that you connected to someone in the past. They could be coming up and asking questions about you. And so be really wary of whom you share information with. Excuse me. The Hangman speaks of sacrifices. It speaks of holding on too tightly to a situation. To me, it can be like you're holding grudges, you're holding on for dear life, okay? But it's also about life putting you on pause so you can really look at your situation and see where it is that you want to go next, okay? Let's say that you've been asking for a job and the job is not coming. It's really asking you to put yourself in an uncomfortable position and see how you can what I mean by uncomfortable position is like, maybe you have a talent for art, okay, that you're not exploiting, because you've been too busy working, and so now, you want to go back into corporate America, okay, and it's not really working out right now. Spirit really wants you to dive deep into a talent of yours. That could be it, okay? If I see an energy, some of you might actually, and because we have Pisces energy here, I would say be careful with your feet, be careful with your legs moving forward. The head is illuminated here. I would say, pay attention to your studies, to what it is that you're doing. Some of you might need to really focus, okay? There could be a little bit of ADHD, ADD going on in this spread. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you maybe are sacrifices, maybe a study or sacrificing money in order to gain something that you want, okay? We have the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups present here. And again, I want to go back to the song where, there's a little bit of pain. It's not a little bit, there's a lot of pain. Thought that you were in it for the paper. It's like someone misjudging your intentions. Never thought I'd take you serious. Now I need you. Not a moment later. Losing it. I'm so delirious. Okay. Someone is sort of losing their mind over you. Okay. And you might hear it from the grapevine, or this is someone who's actually going to come and express this to you. I'm gonna put up a fight for it. Never give up a love like this. Finally, I found someone that can do me like no other. Talking to my conscience. And so this person could have really hurt you badly, because usually the Five of Cups precedes the Six of Cups. But it's the opposite here. Okay, remember how I was talking about holding on to grudges, holding on to pain. And so this is coming through, okay? For others of you, there is clarity that will be coming to you in terms of maybe a work situation. Maybe there's a lack of clarity at this point in time. And it does feel that maybe the first 2 weeks of the month, because Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Wands is, being determined to move forward with maybe something new, okay? You've done something in the past, it worked out, and now you want more, okay? You're setting your sight onto the horizon. You're looking at what opportunities are there, okay? But you're not necessarily deciding anything. You are in a phase of a wait, okay? I feel like you might need more answers. You might need to keep hush-hush about certain things. There's a little bit of a detective energy going on here with the Hermit. She looks like and it does feel like you do have to find the answers on your own, okay? With the Hermit and the Hangman, it's reaching enlightenment after a pause, after you've pondered on something, okay? Maybe an offer will be made to you, but you have to really consider how you want to move forward with it. The Emperor, okay? Maybe repairing a relationship, or maybe your partner being a little bit more, showing a little bit more tenderness in the month of March, okay, for some of you. Because the Emperor is really firm, decisive. I usually talk about it as the energy of having to put up a fight, going to war in an area of life. It could actually show up like this, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is making an offer to the Emperor, okay? And so will the Emperor accept the offer, or presenting an offer to the Emperor? Will the Emperor accept the offer? No, there's a little bit of pondering that's going on, okay? And it might take longer than March for you to come to the conclusion, okay? The Emperor could be yourself, but it could also be someone in your life who has done you wrong, okay? Someone who maybe has a little bit more power financially than you, or someone who could be older than you in years. Okay, not, I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, some of you might be considering working on a relationship, maybe for children. 6 of Cups present. Okay, this is the energy of reconciliation. This is the energy of the past really manifesting itself. It does not surprise me because Mercury will be going retrograde into Aries. I don't know if it's in April, but you will have 2 weeks of a shadow phase before it fully moves into Aries. And so this is the sort of energy that we're seeing here. Okay, the month of March really asks you to be decisive, to have a plan, okay, and to really work on, you know what I'm getting to? Some of you might be traveling. Okay, travel could be in the cards for you. Someone reaching out because they want to really make amends with you. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is investment, but I wonder, how much does this person want to invest? Is it really worth hearing what they have to say? You know what I mean? And so for some of you, the situation has matured enough. For others of you, I'm also getting the idea of if not aging well, but, you know, gaining a lot of wisdom, okay, or having gained a lot of wisdom in the past couple of years. Okay, so that's the message that's coming through. I don't know if it's in Australia that there is this pink lake, or I don't know, there's a body of water that turns pink because of I forgot the name, algae. Maybe I'm saying that wrong, but some of you could be from Australia. I'm seeing really tropical spaces here. Some of you could be going to Europe for the spring. Some of you could be French speakers, if that's relevant. There's a return. Maybe some of you are traveling to a place that is familiar, like your hometown, or you're visiting your parents. Okay. I do feel that you finished the month on a how do I want to put it? It's not a sad note. It's a I'm not sure I'm really satisfied with what I'm finding, with my findings, okay? With my research. That's the message that's coming through. It's so interesting. Some of you are cutting down something. Maybe let it be alcohol, let it be, you know, sweet drinks, let it be the level of caffeine that you're taking. This is something that is showing up here. Some of you are also drawing boundaries with people around you in the month of March. You're saying, nope, I am not putting up with that. I actually want what's best, you know, better things for myself. For some of you, there is a pause for a moment. I don't know if it's because you are going on vacation, going on a break, or taking a leave of some kind when it comes to work. But you might be doing something similar. It could be a big month, or the next 2 months could be very significant in terms of your relationship with your father, with your husband, or with your boss. So this is showing up here. Okay, maybe I should start moving forward with the messages. Let's see, there's a lot to say, but right, wow, that shook me. Oh, did I take a card from the other deck? Let me put it back. Oh God. What was that about? A surprise of some kind, guys. So there's a surprise that's coming to you about maybe how to fix a problem, okay? Or having misplaced something and finally finding it. Okay, it could be a figurative message, but it could also be very literal. Walk away. Other people you spend time are other people you spend time with making you feel bad. And then we have people remember how you make them feel. Be the observer and focus on those around you. Very important. You're being asked to walk away from a situation perhaps that is causing you a bit of stress. The Hermit is often a card of, you know, going solo, branching out on your own, doing your own thing, away from loud noises, okay? Some of you might need to turn down the noise around you so you can focus on yourself and your plans and your goals. That's very interesting that we have Pisces energy here in Virgo. Opposite signs, but very complementary signs. And so at the beginning of the month, maybe you're having a really dreamy approach to your goals and your situation. But as you move forward into the month of March, you are taking a more active approach. You are paying attention to the details, asking the questions, okay? Even if it means that you're being hurt along the way, okay? People also pay attention to how you make people feel. Six of Cups is a card of kindness, okay? People, the reason why this person might be so hung up on you is because of how you made them feel. You made them feel seen. You made them feel worthy. You really showed what actually caring for someone meant. With the Six of Cups coupled with the Hermit, with the Hangman, it's a card of abandonment of self to really care for others, okay? And so they are not finding that anywhere else. We have 61 and 16 here. If that's relevant to any of you. What can pile number 2 expect in the month of March? The month of January keeps coming to mind, so I'm not sure if January of this year has been important or if it's January of a previous year. It could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius, or be dealing with those signs. Here we have Pisces, Virgo, Earth signs. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, Aries, Libra energy and Aries, and all the fire signs, and Scorpio energy heavily. We have dreams. We talked about the Hangman. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. Could be a yes. Add emotions to your manifestations. Okay, water energy. Cry if you have to. Feel the feelings. Okay, when you're manifesting, one of the things that is suggested is feeling. I forgot what it's called. Feelingization. In one of the books I was reading, the author talks about this. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. If it makes you happy, do it. Okay. Yes, I was talking about how you have to pause and take a look at your dreams as opposed to really focusing on the daily grind. And so you're going to be given maybe more time to look at a dream of yours that you left dormant for a bit. And then we have cherish yourself. Make an effort to prioritize self-care. And self-care has many facets. It could be just making sure you get enough sleep, or that you go and get your nails done. Okay, that's an aspect of self-care. Okay, it could be starting therapy. Okay, because you cannot hang on so much to anger, to pain, to resentment. Okay, it might mean talking to someone and letting it out, okay? Pile number 2, what are you manifesting? We have protection, absolutely. In the month of March 2024. Can I make this up? I cannot. We have reconciliation and home. I'm hearing the home will feel whole again. I don't know what that means, but it means something, okay? For someone, protection. You're being protected, okay? Spirit is asking you to walk away. You can forgive someone and not necessarily reconnect with them, okay? That's a message that's coming through. If you feel like, let's say that in the month of March, something doesn't work out the way you want it to work out, it's saying that God is protecting you. You walking away from a situation is protection. Your home is also protected. The place you live is protected. For some of you, it could be that you are, again, I talked about visiting a home from the past, a familiar place, okay? It could be going to your parents' home, or it could be something as big as maybe putting your house on sale, renting a property that you have, okay? Okay, and then we have reconciliation. Peace maybe will return to your home after reconciliation. For some of you that will be watching this, it's reconciliation with your partner. You're trying to give them a chance again. But like I said, pay attention to the flags. Whether they're green, whether they're beige, whether they're red, pay attention to the flags. See, is this something that I value? Okay. Can I make this relationship work? Okay, could be a reconciliation with a friend, okay? So you've had a falling out with someone, and you're making the sacrifice, being the bigger person, and releasing the grief, the grudges that you've been holding on to for so long, okay? For some of you, I wonder if you have to say bye to a situation with the 5 of Cups, being asked to walk away. Usually the 5 of Cups is about crying over spilled milk. Something is broken and you're crying over it. But you're left with something that you can work with, something that is not broken. So you are not broken, if we can see it this way. You are whole, okay? Maybe it's reconciling with oneself, forgiving oneself, forgiving your mistakes, okay? That's the message that's coming through for you, my dear pile number 2. What's coming? What else from pile number 2? For some of you, you want to beautify your home. Maybe you're adding a security camera, a ring camera to your home, okay? Do find out what the laws are in your state. We have karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret, competition. Keep your friends close and your enemy closer. Protection, okay? Like I say, it doesn't have to be necessarily in a romantic sense. Like Hermit and 5 of Cups is like investigating really how a friend feels about you. Remember how I was talking about maybe stalkerish energy, maybe a little bit of gossip, and you find out that this person is not really supportive. They're going behind your back and talking crap, okay? Spirit, what are the messages for my dear pile number? Listen. We have jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance. Again, you could be inheriting a home, some unexpected money that could be coming your way, or maybe finding out that you can benefit from a little bit of cash or a cash resource that is available to someone in your home, okay? We have hooked. Someone could have left you hooked, but I do feel that it's this person that is hooked on how they've mistreated you, hooked on how you made them feel, hooked on what they had with you, and it was broken because of them. And so now they're going cuckoo crazy. They're going cuckoo puffs about the whole situation. And so it's going to be a really interesting month to see how it will all unfold. Okay, one expression that comes to mind is notre relation ne tient qu'à un fil. Our relationship is only holding on to a tight, or a really, not to a string of a thread, is only holding on to a thread, which means it's not really solid. Okay, so let's look at what's coming up for your career. For some of you, there could be a new job, a new opportunity, a new position opening up. But it might take maybe 1 or 2 months for it to really work out. And so you'll feel like you're waiting forever. Okay. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what's coming up? Okay. Unclear. Money is either tight or not receiving what you expected. The answer you're seeking remain unclear for now. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. I was just talking about that. You're gonna feel like, I'm not too sure. Your basic needs will be met. That's what it's saying. Your basic needs will be met. Control. Try to be a little bit more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. Don't lose on opportunities because it didn't come in the form that you wanted to. Sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to see the potential. Denial flipped. It didn't fall, so I'm going to keep it there. We have the Artist. Focus on finding the beauty in your day-to-day life. The artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or web designer. If you can't make a living with your art full-time, start part-time. Just get started. And I talked about this way at the beginning. If you go back, if you took notes, then you will see that I mentioned this when I was recording. So now we're going to take a look at your romantic life to see what is coming up for you in the month of March 2024. Let's take a look at March 2024 in your romantic life. Okay, we have toxic love. I'm going to hide it under the next card and on a pedestal. A love interest will seem to bring out the worst in you, but you can't seem to stay away from each other. Time to be careful with that. Okay, this person is hooked. It's not necessarily healthy. Talked about the flags. Pay attention to them. Someone new will put you on a pedestal and treat you like royalty. You'll feel loved and very cherished. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be someone new. It could be someone from the past as well. But the Six of Cups could be someone you haven't seen in a long time, who has, who sees value in you, and so this is coming through. Okay, let's see. For the last message for you will be maybe an advice. What is an advice for pile number 2 for the month of March 2024? We have Dark Night of the Soul. It did not fall. I'll be reading what it says. Don't worry. Dark Night of the Soul, some of you might be going through maybe a nodal return, or the nodes are in your sun sign, your moon sign, or you're going through your Saturn return, okay? Or maybe Pluto in Aquarius is important for you. Let's look. One advice, my dear pile number What advice, my dear pile number 2, please, for the month of March 2024? Advice for my dear pile number. Oh, you have 2. Expand time. Okay, stretch time. That's what I'm saying. Sugar, be your own zaddy. Maybe there's a need to sweeten your path, to sweeten your life. That's a message that's coming through. Let's look at expand time. Expand time. In instances where it's necessary to complete a task, not enough time to do so, a deal may be struck with time. Each moment of time expended now is a moment of time contracted later. Decide carefully which grand endeavors are worth such trade. And it's very important because I did talk about not only being the word, I did not use the word unsure. I forgot. It's not coming to me what word I used when I was describing Libra hesitancy. But also 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. It talks about needing to really revise, needing to really maybe plan ahead of time what you want to do and how you want things to go. Even if your plan doesn't fully work out, but have a plan or 2. That's a message that's coming through. And really see what you can focus on, because there will be distractions. Okay? And so take the time to do so. Be your own daddy. Maybe some of you want a sugar daddy, but there's a direct link between making magic and taking responsibility. Get a toolbox, figure out your paperwork, and stop giving your power away. Yes, it's asking you to stop giving your power away. For you, I wanted to draw an additional card, and I'm not sure I did this. I don't think I did this for pile number 1, but for you, I'm guided to do so. One message for my pile number 2 for the month of March. Pinhead Punchinello. Let's see what the message is. The number on the card is number 24. Number 24 could be important for you, the 24th of March, or you're born on the 24th. Do you ever feel like a little too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to attain all you desire. To complete every course, read every book, create your own every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices, with demands on your time and things to do. One of the gifts and the challenges of the modern world is that we can be spoiled for choice. We have so many possible paths, so many choices to make on a daily basis that sometimes excitement can become overwhelming, or a feeling of trying to do everything and getting nothing much accomplished in the process. The Pinhead Punchinello knows how to solve this dilemma. Okay, I'm going to skip a bit. The Pinhead Punchinello card comes to you with a prediction for your future and guidance for the present moment. Whatever confusion or overwhelm or whatever grand plans you are imagining, even those that seem so vast as to be impossible, the next step to your success is one simple step. Though there may be so much to do, you can accomplish truly magnificent feats if you are willing to take just one step after the other. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Pile number 2, this was your reading for the month of March 2024. I hope it helps you. I love you, and I will see you in my next reading. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, my pile number 3. This is going to be your monthly prediction for March 2024. I'm going to get the energy right. Please take a deep breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale. So, before I move forward, we're gonna pick a song for you for the month of March 2024. It's called My Love by Justin Timberlake and T.I. Is it T.I. the rapper? T.I. is, oh, we share the same birthday. T.I. is a Libra, and Justin Timberlake is an Aquarius. And it's called My Love, and another woman can take your spot. My love, if I wrote you a symphony, okay, just to say how much you mean to me. Okay, so that's the song. If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl. This ring represents my heart. Some of you could be getting a ring, okay? It's not gonna be for everyone, but there's just one thing I need from you, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grass, laying side by side. Could you be my baby? Let me make you my lady. Okay, so that's the song that Spirit picked for you, and it's for a reason. Okay, expose and reveal. Okay, some of you, first thing that came to mind, especially after having heard the song, is maybe a secret admirer will come forward. Expose and revealed. It's about doing research. It's about something that was once hidden coming to light. Okay, light being shed on a situation where there was confusion. There is clarity. It is called number one. We have the eye here, your eyes. You could get your eyes checked. Some of you could be getting maybe, how do you say lentille in English? Oh my God. Okay, maybe some of you need glasses. Maybe some of you need a new prescription for your contacts. That's the word I couldn't remember. Jesus Christ. And then we have the dog, which speaks of loyalty, and the child, 13. You could be dealing with a person who's a little bit childish. You could be dealing with your own children, or maybe children are important in your day-to-day life in some way. Okay. When I looked at the dog and the child, I'm hearing that if you made a promise to a child, it's really important that you honor it, no matter who the kid is. And so make an effort to make it happen. Okay. Some of you in cardology could be, I think this is a Knave of Spades, but I'm not sure. Some of you could be 10 of Hearts in cardology. If that's of interest to you, that's something you should be looking up, okay? Because cardology could really give you a lot of details about your life, who you are, what you're meant to be doing, okay? It could be a month of healing for you in terms of your childhood. Your inner child is healing, okay? Especially if it has been wounded in some significant way. Maybe some of you it was a long life dream to have a dog or a pet. You're actually making that come true. Some of you could be Virgos, because I'm seeing small animals. Some of you could be Scorpios. Some of you could be Pisces, and Cancers as well. That's messages coming through. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do that for pile number 2, but let's get you a couple of these. We have utilize what you have been given. Ooh. Use your talents. Maybe you were not aware that you had a certain talent, and someone comes and talks to you and says, wow, you have a gift for da 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 da. Okay, and so it is revealed and exposed to you. Today it's up to you to create peace, the peacefulness you long for. And then we have, they can because they think they can. So you can because you should think that you can. Okay? You always see better with your heart. Is an additional message that's coming through for you. Pile number 3. What are the messages? What's manifesting for you in the month of March 2024? What's manifesting for you in the month of March 2024? I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune for some reason. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles came up. 10 of Pentacles is one of the number 10s that is associated with the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what this may be about. Please, Spirit, show what's coming up for Page of Cups. Seeing with the heart. You see better with your heart. That's the Page of Cups. It can also talk about your inner talents. Spirit, please, Spirit of your white light, honorable ancestors. The 4 of Pentacles. The Chariot, the 2 of Wands. Maybe I should pull the cards up. Spirit, please, 3 more cards. 4 of Cups. That's the message about it's up to you to create the peace that you long for. Okay. Spirit, what are the messages, my dear pile number 3? 4 of Swords. Another card speaking of peacefulness. We have 2 more. Unlike the other groups, we have the Strength card and the 5 of Pentacles. First message I want to say with the 5 of Pentacles, because that really came up. You see the 7 of Wands. You could be very on the defensive, okay? You're not listening to what people are saying to you, but you're just reactive. You're just being reactive. It's like you're a ticking bee. That's the word that's coming to mind. And so when the Wheel of Fortune was coming up, it could be a month of ups and downs. Like 1 minute things are going very well, and the next, you know, things are not going exactly your way. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Hold on to your resources. That's also why the Wheel of Fortune might have come to my mind. I do feel that the Wheel of Fortune will be overall positive for you, because it does speak of a much better cycle. But it's a cycle where you need to exactly want peace to experience peace, okay? Or give peace to experience peace. That's a message that's coming through. This card is often a card of, you know, you feel rejected, okay? Or you are actually being rejected. It's a card where you feel like, oh my God, I don't have enough. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Where you might just have things to get you by. Like you feel like bills are just like being thrown at you left and right, and you can't catch a break. This is already asking you to really plan your month well, okay? Because we have the 4 of Pentacles here, advising you to hold on to your resources, not to make crazy purchases, okay? To wait till you have more to spend more. 10 of Pentacles is usually a very good omen to see. The 10 of Pentacles talks to us about, again, it could be utilize what you have been given. To me, it's a card that speaks of inheritance, in the sense that you are born with gifts, you are born with talents, but it's up to you to put them to work, okay? It's things that are given to us from generation to generation. Let's say that in your family there is a gift for, I don't know, sewing. Okay, in my family we have a gift for that. That's something that perhaps you've never tried, but once you do, you are so brilliant at it. Okay, and so that's what's coming through. It's something that can be passed down from generation to generation. Okay, let's say that in your family, education, so you come from a family of educators. I don't know why I'm taking these examples, but I come from a family of educators, and on both sides. Okay, so that's an example that I'm giving you. Okay, you might have a natural gift for teaching. Okay, but you might have said, I don't want to be like grandma. I would never, you know? And then, but this is where you would shine the most. Okay, so don't be too closed off to the gifts and talents that you naturally have. Two of Wands. I'm seeing relocation for some of you. Some of you, it could be forced relocation. Maybe some of you will have a parent or an older person move in with you, or you could be the one moving back into your parents' homes. That's a message that's coming through for some of you. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here, speaking of the magic of new beginning in love, or the magic of, I don't know, of infatuation. When someone is infatuated, that's the Page of Cups. Okay, that's a message that's coming through. With the Four of Cups, though, it does feel that maybe you have to turn down someone, or you are the one who is dealing with someone who's emotionally avoidant, or you could be the emotionally avoidant person, and maybe you choose your peace. Maybe this person has given you too many mixed signals, and you choose your peace. You're like, okay, I'm not really putting effort. I'm not investing my time. I'm not investing my emotions. I'm putting my music as loud as I can. You know what song comes to mind? It starts. It's a song by Popcan, the Jamaican artist. It says, tight, boom, boom, calm down yourself. And so the reason why I'm saying this is, you know you're powerful, you know your talents, you know who you are. Don't let someone make you question your worth, okay? Close your ears, put your music loudly, and prioritize you. It could be a month of moodiness for some of you. That's a message that's coming through, especially if you have a Cancer moon. If your moon is in Cancer, it could be a moody month for you. For some of you, it could be an Aries sun, could be a Capricorn sun. We have some Virgo here, we have Cancer here, Leo, and maybe Libra energy, but not too strong. Someone could have like a Libra moon, a water moon. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is saving for the dark days, or being frugal, or needing to be frugal. Okay, I know you might want those expensive shoes, okay, but do you need them actually right now? So Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, maybe invest in your self-care as opposed to investing in, I mean, it is self-care to buy new shoes, but is it needed? Do you need more of a massage? Do you need more of help needing to make your skin glow? Okay, so do you need to go to the dentist? You know, so it's going to be a time of priorities. Okay, I don't feel like money is blocked, but I do feel that there is a need to really invest in the right things, in the right services. You have four years, not here's here, and so it could be a really monotone month, packed with some intense emotions. Okay, I'm hearing outbursts of emotions for some of you. We have the Chariot. Some of you might need to spend money on a car, might to spend money on relocation. Some of you might need to spend money on a trip, and it does feel that it's extra money. Or maybe you need to save money for unexpected, or wait for unexpected expenses. Whenever the Chariot comes up, to me it talks about being pulled in many directions and having to make a choice. Two of Wands could also talk about that. Planning and needing to have a set direction, because you could feel a little bit all over the place, okay? For some of you, you're saving for a new car. Maybe you're getting a car, but you need to really think about the extra fees that you might need to pay when you get the car, okay? It's one thing to let's say your car could cost, I don't know, $30,000, okay? But there are extra fees, okay, to pay. So that's something to think about. If in the month of March, you also you really are zealous or activated to do something, you're being asked to really temper with your zeal, is that the word, and have a more kind approach. Whenever I see the Chariot and the Strength card, it's a lot of pressure. It's like you could be under pressure, but you could be pressuring people around you, and so you're not necessarily being seen in a good light, okay? That's one message that's coming through. It's also talking about, after having seen the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Four of Swords, at the end of the month, I feel like, and also with the Five of Pentacles, which could be poor spiritual hygienes, poor physical, you're like poor daily, let's see, like you don't sleep enough, so that's part of your daily hygiene, okay? So there's a need to really work on making sure that your body is how do I put it, your vitality is up to what it's supposed to be, okay? For some of you, there might be a need to go to a doctor in the month of March 2024, okay? Maybe just for a checkup. Maybe there's something that you need to make sure is looked at, okay? But Strength card is saying that you will be regaining your strength, okay? And able to move forward. I feel like at some point in the month, the March 4th could be important, March 8th, but I do feel like there's a moment in time where you go like, oh, I can finally breathe, okay? I can finally get a break. I can finally do what I want to do, okay? So this is coming through. Chakras, tune into higher dimensions and raise your vibration. Absolutely. What's coming up for my dear pile number 3 for the month of March 2024? Tell them nothing. You don't owe anyone personal information. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, especially if you're taking time out for yourself and you're prioritizing yourself, you don't need to tell everyone. You don't owe anyone any personal information. You don't have to tell someone why you need to go on break. You don't need to tell someone why you need a new car or why you're relocating. You're the one who knows what you need. I'm hearing Bali here. I don't know. So that could be important for some of you. Or California or Texas. Letting go of sadness. Absolutely. You deserve to be happy. Focus on the present. And then you have the card of dreams who turn over. You are awesome. Absolutely. Do not let someone like being wishy-washy, cutting down communication with you make you question your worth, okay? Some of you are moving forward a little bit more guarded than usual. And you have the right to do so, okay? And you don't need to give that person an explanation as to, or write a long paragraph as to why you feel disrespected. Letting go of sadness. It is time to acknowledge your achievements, big and small, and celebrate. Yes, there are definitely things to celebrate in your life. It's not all bad. Like I say, the Wheel of Fortune really showed up like in big, in my mind's eye, and so prepare for good things to happen to you. It is time to acknowledge your achievements, big and small, and celebrate. Celebrate your small wins. Be content, not complacent. Things are going to work out for you. What's coming up? Empowerment. There's definitely something happening, like where you feel like, oh my God, I'm gaining control again on my life. Chariot, the strength card, okay? You've fallen, but you got up right away. It's not all about money, okay? Five of Pentacles. Pile number 3, what can you expect in the month of March 2024? Answers. You are getting the answers that you need, even if the answers are silence is an answer, okay? That's one thing I want to say. You're asking questions, okay? And also, someone also preying on your life, like asking too many questions, is also an answer to a question that you have, okay? And so that's an additional message that's coming through. Some of you could be Taurians, like have a Taurus moon or Taurus sun, Taurus Venus. What's coming up for my dear pile number 3? Thief, robbed, loss, theft, physical or emotional. Beware. Unbothered. Oops. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming. Didn't I talk about this? For some of you, might be going on vacation, might be going to a resort with someone, and that's where you will be asked to marry them. I don't see it here, but the Wheel of Fortune also appearing in my mind's eye lead me to believe that. Alongside the song, we have thief. Be careful with someone who is wasting your time, stealing your joy, just because they want an ego boost, okay? That's a message that's coming through. Tell them nothing, okay? Avoid telling people about opportunities that are manifesting in your life. You could be dealing with people who are extremely jealous and envious, okay? Because they're not truly your friends. Okay, I've seen this happen in front of my eyes time and time, where people thought someone was their friend, shared some good news, and it turned out to be the worst thing they could have ever done. Unbothered. You're really trying to be in you're really manifesting peace of mind and peace in your life, and trying to avoid this combative energy, although it's good sometimes. But for the month of March, for your sanity, for your empowerment, for your confidence, it's best to really put a lot of things on pause, which is shown in this card, but also all the fours that showed up in the reading, okay? Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming. It's okay to dream. It's okay to really being la la land in your mind about love. It's Pisces season. Venus is usually exalted in the sign of Pisces. Why not? Okay? But just know that not everything is what it seems to be, okay? So let's see what's going to show up for you in love specifically. We have common law union. I can't show the card yet because there are boobies. Even though they're covered, you may have a live-in relationship. You may have a live-in relationship that is bound by love without matrimonial rules. Okay, you could be dealing with someone who does not believe in that. You could be in a relationship for years with your person, and they finally want to put a ring on it. Or maybe you are moving in to a home with your partner. Spirit, what's coming up with for my dear pile number 3 in love? Please, Spirit, can I have one card for pile number 3? Oh, we have 2 of them that flipped. Okay, I can show those and then I'll be hiding the other card. And then we have wish come true. Someone will possess all the qualities you've ever wanted in a partner. A dream come true. Okay. Someone is more interested in having arm candy than true love, making it a very superficial relationship. Yeah, you have a thief in your energy, in your surroundings, and so it's going to be a time of discernment for you. I don't have enough time to be asking who that is, but you will be able to recognize these people, okay? Making you waste your time or just using you for their own personal gain. What's manifesting in finances and career for my dear pile number 3 in the month of March 2024? I just hear a train here, so a train could be important for some of you. Success will find you. New money. Who doesn't want new money? Something new you've been working on will be very profitable. You should consider creating a new source of income. If you have money making idea, do it. Absolutely. And I'm seeing for some of you, maybe some of you are just retiring or choosing self-employment at this time. It's going to be successful. It's not going to be immediate, but I'm seeing in the next 2 years, you will feel like it's the best decision you could have ever taken for yourself, okay? That's a message that's coming through. Success will find you. I'm not even gonna ask for another message. Let's see what the advice is for you for the month of March 2024. Advice for my dear pile number 3. The veil is thin. Okay. I don't know if for some of you a Ouija board, I don't know, would be important, but this is talking about being in contact with the afterworld, being in meditation, being in contact with spirit, getting answers there. The veil is thin. So let's see what it says, what additional message we can get from that. The veil is thin. I don't know where this card is. It is a common misconception that the only way something becomes real is if more than one person experiences it. And yet you are the only one hearing the whispers from beyond the veil, and they are as real as anything else. Take from this place only what you can carry in your mind and come back quickly. Yeah, some of you will definitely be communicating with spirit on a more personal and deeper level, especially because you will be quieting your mind in choosing to quiet your mind in the month of March 2024. I'm asking for one card for this from this deck, and I'm going to read to you what the message is about. Okay? Answers coming with the veil is thin. Spirit will be definitely communicating lots of information to you. Expose and reveal as well. Too many. One card, Spirit, for my dear pile number 3 for the month of March 2024. Date with Destiny as a shadow card. Duke of Shadows. Look at you. Pile number 3. Number 14. If that's important to you. Cunningly clever am I, helping you discern the truth from the lie. I remind you that a half-truths may seem to be whole, yet in the shadows is information yet to be known. When the time is right, the light shall be bright, and confusion will give way to understanding. The Duke of Shadows brings you an invitation to patience. It is a cautionary card to not inspire concern, but rather to inspire curiosity. There is more to a situation, a person, opportunity, or event, an apparent absence of activity or success that meets the eye. You could imagine it being like the universe has another card up its sleeve and is yet to show its full hand. The Duke of Shadows indicates that a process has been set in motion, but is under the radar of your awareness. Something is happening, even if it doesn't appear to be the case. But just like a seed starts to grow into a plant, deep in the earth, apparently invisible and yet very real, you're being subjected to invisible but real forces of growth and healing at this time. Okay? The Duke of Shadows tells you two things. I skipped a bunch of things. Firstly, if you feel like this, keep going, because your perspective will soon become a happier and more informed one. Secondly, don't take things at face value at the moment. Things are going to shift and change, and there will be a surprising twist in your life. Though you don't see it coming, another piece of your life puzzle is going to reveal itself soon. It will help solve a difficulty or question you have been holding in your heart. My dear pile number 3, this concludes your reading. I hope this is helpful. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Please like, subscribe,